Hello, everybody. Jimmy the Greek here with another game from our Brooklyn Dodger 1951 replay. This is game 4 of the season, and it's the second game of the Dodgers' first road trip of the year, and they are in the Polo Grounds. Pitching matchup today sees Chris Van Cuyk against Larry Jansen. The we've been able to string 2 straight wins together. Hopefully we can take the series today as Gene Hermansky gets his first start of the season. He'll lead off. And the first offering of the game is a 5-6. And we've got an X chance right away, or a split chance right away. It's a 4. No, we're not going to try to chance it. We're going to be happy with the double. So Hermansky leads off with a double to start out the game. We've had to come back the last. We blew a lead in game 3. Had to battle back in game 2 with a walk-off home run from Hodges. We were able to manufacture a run in yesterday's ball game. And today, starting off good with a leadoff single. So let's see if we can produce some runs early and take the pressure off Van Cuyk. As Ferrillo gets a 2-5. He's got a base hit. We're going to hold all runners. No reason to risk it this early in the game, especially with Snyder, Robinson, and Hodges on their way up, and Campanella on the back end of that. 5-4 to Snyder. Split chance is a 12. Now right at Eddie Stanky. Now it's Robinson's turn with 1 out. 2-11. Double play. So we threaten, first 2 guys on, and we don't get anything. And now it'll be up to Chris Van Cuyk, who in the actual ball game ended up going 6 innings, 7 hits, 3 runs, 2 of them earned, 3 walks, 5 strikeouts. Perhaps he can have a better day today, as he left without getting an opportunity to win the game. And his first offering is a 6-10 to Stanky. And Campanella going to have to make a play back behind home plate. It is a 6 on the 20 and 7. So Campy makes the play. Stanky's out, and Whitey Lockman comes up. 5-7. Lockman strikes out. Van Cuyk, good start, as he's got to face Bobby Thompson now with 2 outs in the first. And Thompson picks up a single. Monty Irvin with 2 outs. Thompson on at first. 2-5. Split chance is a 14. Extra bases. Leo DeRocha going to wave the runner around. We're going to hold. And just like that, it goes from 2 outs to a 1-0 lead for the Giants. Every time I seem to get excited about a potential shutdown inning, we find a way to give up a run, or at least allow some base runners. As Van Cuyk's offering to Alvin Dark is a 4-11. And Al Dark hits a long one. And it's 3-0. 2 quick outs, 3 quick runs, and the Dodgers were going to have to battle back and have to dig ourselves out of another big hole. 2-6. Reese makes the play, gets out of the inning, but the damage is done. Find ourselves down 3-0 after 1. As Hodges, who's had a pretty good start to the season, his first offering today is a 4-10. Thompson out in center. It is a 5 and 8. Just missed that E2. Would have been nice. No breaks here for the Dodgers so far, as Campanella steps in. Long way to go, though. No reason to get too excited. 4-5 to Campy. And Campanella appears to strike out, and he does. 2 outs. Pee Wee Reese up. 2-5 for Pee Wee. And a single for Pee Wee Reese with 2 outs. Rocky Bridges a chance to extend the inning now. It's a 2-9 to Bridges. And a 6-3 putout ends the top of the second. No real threat. 2-7 for Westrom. On a split chance, which is a 14 on the die. And Reese gets the putout 6-3. That brings up Hank Thompson. It's a 110 to Thompson. And Gene Hermansky has got it out in left field. Manager Chuck Dressen sent Hermansky in for Thompson, or led off the game with Hermansky instead of Thompson. But Thompson does later find himself in the ball game as a pinch runner, and then later stays in to play left field. Not sure if we'll see him today. It's a 4-5. As I said, I am using the lineups that the managers send out, but after that, it's up to me to manage the Dodgers, and the computer manager's been set to manage all of our opponents. Pee Wee Reese has an opportunity here to make a play and get out of the inning. The 20 reads a 9, and the combination dice, that is a 16. So instead of getting out, Pee Wee makes a 2-base error. Jansen finds himself on at second, and what do you know, that 9 spot with the pitcher hurts us again. I'd have to go back and take a look at the batting order and see how many times that 9 spot's been on so far this year. So the Giants are going to turn the lineup over with 2 outs. And it's Ed Stanky. It is a 2-8 for Stanky. And of course he's going to draw the walk. He has been a walking machine so far in this series. I believe he's 0 for 1. 0 for 2 actually with his at bat in the first inning. He's 0 for 2 with 5 walks in this series so far. I'm sorry, 2-5 for Whitey Lockman. Now routine pop, Robinson fields it, gets out of the inning, no damage done, and we're into the top of the 3rd inning, and we're still down 3-0. 2-6 on the way to Van CYK, and he swings and misses. So we turn it over, give Gene Hermansky an opportunity to hit for the 2nd time today. It is a 2-3 to Hermansky. And routine 3-1 as Irvin had to charge. Jansen comes over. Routine play, quick 2 outs as Ferrillo. A 2-9 to Carl Ferrillo, slow ground ball. Thompson charges, throws on to first. And you've got your standard 5-3 put out. And again, Dodgers go in order. We're through 2.5. Still nothing for the Dodgers as the Giants have picked up 3. First offering from Van CYK to Thompson is a 5-7 to start off the bottom of the 3rd. And the split chance is an 11. Bridges right there on the line drive. Nice swing by Thompson, but Rocky Bridges, who tends to boot some baseballs over there and has already cost the Dodgers on a throw back in Game 2 that sparked a rally for the Phillies. He makes the play there as Monty Irvin comes up with 1 out, bottom of the 3rd. Van CYK's offering is a 411. 411 swings way back there and long gone for Monty Irvin. So he's got a home run. Alvin Dark, who's up now, has got a 2-run bomb back in the first inning, and the Giants have a 4-0 lead. Alvin Dark's 212. And he gets hit, and not a good start for Van CYK. Only threw 29 innings in 51, and he is getting batted around here. 1 out. Clint Hardig gets a 4-3. And Furillo out and right with the next chance. On the die, it's a 3. And total, we've got a 6. So 2 away. As Wes Westrom comes up looking to extend the bottom of the third inning. It's already seen the Giants plate 1. And it is a 2-8. And it's ball 4. Second walk by Van CYK. And it's Hank Thompson batting in the 8th spot today. Offering on the way is a 4-9. On the next, our split chance, it's 12. That's extra bases. Looks like we're going to have a play at the plate, though, as we're going to let the play come through. The throw home is an 11. That should get him. Westrom's out, but they played another one. It's 5-0 as we head to the 4th. And the line could be getting pretty short for Van CYK. As Snyder steps in, it is a 5-4 to the Duke. Fly ball to center, 1 away. Robinson steps up, 2-10. Robinson gets robbed of a play by Harding out and right. And there's 2 quick outs again here in the 5th. The Dodgers still looking for their first run of the game. And it's a 6-8. And another fly ball out. Dark polishes off the inning there. And through 4, Jansen has shut out the Dodgers. Van CYK, 6-7. And a double for Jansen. Again, the 9 spot gets on base. As they turn the lineup over, Stanky fouled out in the first. Of course, he drew a walk in the second. It is a 5-4. And Bridges going to have to make a play at third. It's an 18 on the 20, and it is a 12, which is an error. 1 base error, puts runners on the corners, nobody out. We're going to play the infield in. We'll play the corners in to try to cut off Jansen going home. As Lockman steps up, it is a 1-8 to Lockman. And we get the job done there. Ground ball back to the mound. Rocher holds the runner at third. Stanky moves up. And now decision time. Irvin's already got a home run today. Thompson can bop him. Let's see who's going to ground into more double plays. 15.7 and 13. We'll pitch to Thompson. Probably regrettably so. The offering to Thompson is a 5-7. On a split, that's a 2. Oh boy. Base hit, that scores 1. Stanky goes to third. Thompson on at first. It's 6-0. 4-8. And we're loaded, bringing the infield all the way in for Alvin Dark. And it's a 2-3 to Dark. How about that? Hodges fields it, gets the runner at home. They can't get the runner out at first, so they'll take the fielder's choice 3-2, 2 outs. Defense will be back, and it'll be up to Clint Hardin. Made a nice play out in right field earlier to rob Jackie Robinson of a base hit. Now he's got a chance to do something with the stick. It's a 4-7 and a walk. 7-0. Westrom 2-8. And another walk. And that is the 5th walk by Van CYK. It'll be Thompson's turn. And he's got a 5-8. And that is not good. It's going to see extra bases for Thompson. Harg and Dark are going to score. Leo DeRocher is giving Westrom the green light. We will throw. And it is a 5, and I believe he's going to be safe. A bases clearing double. Thompson moves to third on the throw home, and they've opened up an 11-0 lead. And that's going to be it for Van CYK, as he has been shelled today. And it looks like Bankhead will come into the game, as we're essentially looking for mop-up duty at this point. We'll bring a Bankhead in. He'll only throw the 1 inning, or at least try to get out of this one. As Van CYK's done, Dan Bankhead comes in. It's 11-0 Giants. 2-7 for Jensen, who's been on both times today. And there's strike 3. Bankhead comes in, shuts down the inning, but they get 6 runs. So through 4, Giants 11-8-0, Brooklyn 0-3-2. So we've got some work to do. Actually, we've got a lot of work to do at this point. As Campanella steps in, it's a 2-8. And a base hit for Campy to lead off the 5th. Just got to keep chipping away at this point. 6-9. And a fly ball out to right. Reese is retired. Bridges steps in. Bridges is going to... he'll swing away. It's a 6-7. I was debating on if I wanted a pinch hit or not. Stanky at second has a chance at a double play here. The 20 is a 15, so that's setting up nicely for a double play. And it is an 8 total, so we will get, the Giants will get the double play. And we'll go to the bottom of the 5th, and Dan Bankhead will stay on. It is a 4-9. And that's a home run for Stanky. And everything going right for the home squad today. 4-2 from Bankhead. And Robinson fields it, flips over to first. Bobby Thompson, 2 for 3, a couple of singles and an RBI. He gets a 2-6 here. And on the split chance is a 7. Base hit for Thompson. He's got 3 hits on the day. We'll see if they're going to try to steal. No. Monty Irvin up, 111. Double play as Pee Wee Reese flips it over. I'm sorry. Robinson starts the double play, flips it over to Reese, and Reese then. No, I was right. Reese to Robinson, and then over to Hodges to get the double play. But it's all rudimentary at this point, as the Giants lead it 12-0. 2-9 offering to Dan Bankhead, who will hit, and Bankhead is retired. Was hoping to get 3, well, at least 2 innings out of him. It's a 5-6 on the way to Gene Hamansky. 5-6. Split chance is a 16. Hamansky picks up a single. 2 outs, top of the 6th. Runner on, and Furillo will swing away. Carl Furillo picks up the 1-2, and that is typically a line-out max, but might have avoided that as Furillo lines one right over to Dark at short. Mansky got a good read, stayed put. 2 away as Duke Snyder steps up. 1-4. And a 6-3 put out, and Snyder's retired. So Bankhead comes back out. He throws at 2-9. Bridges clutches it. 1 away. 6-4 on the way. Snyder's got a chance out in center. It is an 18 on a 10. 18-10. Obviously not very exciting game for the Dodger fans today. As we continue to play, taking a look back at the original game that was played on April 21st, 1951, as Wes Westrom gets a 2-7. The Dodgers were victorious in that one, as Westrom draws the walk here by a score of 7-3. As we said earlier, Vance Uwike through 6 innings didn't get the win, but Bronca came on through 3 scoreless innings, and he achieved the win as the Dodgers scored 5 runs in the 7th, 8th, and 9th innings combined, and took the game by a score of 7-3. Entering the 7th, it was a 3-3 game. Fortunately or unfortunately for Brooklyn, they also committed 2 errors. 2 errors today for the Dodgers. As Westrom's on, I can't see him trying to go anywhere. Well, he does attempt to. Doesn't get the lead, or doesn't get the jump, and now it's Hank Thompson's turn. It is a 2-6. And a nice play by Hodges to field it over his head, running out towards right field. And we'll go to the 7th. It is 12-0 Giants, as Jackie Robinson gets a 1-4 on a split, which is an 8. And Robinson picks up his first homer of the season. Jackie Robinson in the actual game went 2 for 3 with 3 RBIs, 2 runs scored, and he did have a home run in the 4th inning off of Jansen. So Hodges comes to the plate. It is a 6-3 to Hodges. On a split, we see a 2. And Hodges picks up a single following Robinson's home run. And that'll bring up Campanella with Hodges on at first. It's a 1-7. And Campy strikes out. Hodges stays put. 1 out. Pee Wee Reese up. 2-10 to Reese. And 2 away as he flies out to right field. And Rocky Bridges with 2 outs and a runner on. It is a 5-9. And he flies out. That ends the 7th. Dodgers get 1 back off the bat of Jackie Robinson, but they still trail 12-1, and that's going to be it for Bankhead, as Irv Palika will come in, and he will actually go into the 8th spot. Cox will come in to play 3rd, and he will lead off next inning. Palika will make his 2nd appearance of the replay. Bottom of the 7th, it is a 2-11 initial offering from Palika to his counterpart Jensen. I'm sorry, 2-11, not 2-9. And routine ground ball over to Robinson, and there's 1 out. So Palika's job come in, get outs. Something Blankhead was okay at. He gave up the home run initially, but then he settled in and picked up outs. That's all you can do in this situation. 2-9 for Stanky. And he swings and misses, strike 3. And with 2 outs, it's a 1-8 to Whitey Lockman. And Hodges fields it, takes it himself. Nice inning for Irv Palika as he comes in, gets him 1-2-3, and the Dodgers will head to bat in the 8th, trailing by 11 runs. As Billy Cox, 2nd at bat of the season, is a 5-6 offering. And it's a split chance on a 1 and a double for Billy Cox. Gene Hermansky will turn things over with nobody out. Cox leads off with a double, and Hermansky gets a 1-7. And Hermansky flies out to deep center, but Thompson's right there. And it'll be Furillo with 1 out. It is a 5-6 for Furillo. On a split chance, it's a 17 base hit for Furillo. Yeah, we're gonna try it. I didn't think they'd cut it off, not with a 11-run lead, or I didn't think they'd let it play through with an 11-run lead. So Furillo picks up the RBI as Cox scores, and Snyder comes up. It's a 12-2 ball game now, 4-8. And Snyder swings and misses. Now it's up to Robinson to extend this 8th inning. It is a 4-8 again. And Robinson strikes out. So Palika will stay on to try to finish off the Giants here in the 8th. Again, just a damage control guy at this point. It's a 4-3. And Palika has a chance on the 20. It's a 20. And if we add up the dice, it is a 5. So there's the rare play. Nothing interesting in the play-by-play, so we're not going to talk about it either. Palika, just a routine field over to first, and he gets the put-out. He's done a really good job today coming in and just sitting guys down. 5-7 from Palika to Monty Irvin. Routine fly ball, center field. Snyder's there, 2 away. And then it's Alvin Dark. He's got a 1-11. And Hodges fields it, flips over to Palika covering. Nice 2 innings of work for Irv Palika. And the Dodgers have 10 runs to make up in the 9th, or this puppy's over. First offering on the way to Hodges is a 110. And Hodges can't check his swing. He goes around. There's 1 out. Campanella, 1-8. Split chance, that is a 9. And a single for Campy with 1 out, as Pee Wee Reese will step in. It's a 6-2 for Reese. Another split chance, this time it's a 19. And Dark grabs it. Palika will not hit. Instead, we will probably see Edwards. Actually, we will see Edwards, as Hank Edwards comes up for his second at-bat of the season. He's 0 for 1. Offering on the way to Edwards. Jansen trying for the complete game. It is a 2-5 to Edwards. And a base hit. Base hit for Hank Edwards. Campy's going to be waved to third. Jansen's tired. We'll see if they leave him in. He needs 1 out for the complete game. And DeRocher's going to the bullpen as George Spencer comes in to attempt to finish this one off. As Billy Cox comes up with 2 outs, runners on the corners. It is a 2-5. 2-5 to Cox. And Dark fields it, throws on to first. And that is the ball game. And as the manager of the Dodgers, I am glad to see that one end, as the Giants take it by a final score of 12-2. Van CYK goes 3 2/3 inning, 8 hits, 11 runs, 6 of them, only 6 were earned. 5 walks, 1 strikeout, 2 home runs. Just not a good day for the Dodgers, and they will look to take the series tomorrow, as they will finish out this first road trip in the Polo Grounds.